Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.5 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, the blackberry season has started on the end of the previous episode, so throughout this episode, I'm gonna try to get as many blackberries as theoretically possible in order to help out with the foraging skill, but primarily to have that sweet source of energy which will keep me alive throughout, I don't know, mine expeditions or chopping down trees or whatever other weird job I will come up with. Now, on the next two episodes, we're gonna be dealing with birthdays. Unfortunately, with the Jody's preferences for gifts, such as chocolate cake, crispy bass, eggplant parmesan, fried eel, pancakes, rhubarb pie, and vegetable medley, the most optimal thing for me to give her would be pancakes, but for that I would actually require both flour and both an egg. And because I do not have any coops as of yet, yeah, pancakes are out of the question. Now, theoretically, one of the bundles in the community center, if I recall correctly, yeah, in the vault, when you finish off the 2500 bundle, you are gonna get chocolate cake. So theoretically, we can give her eventually that, but probably I might have to give her diamond because the recipe for crispy bass can be only obtained on your year 2. And the reason behind that is that it's given to you by Kent when you level up his friendship by 3 points, if I'm reading this correctly. Yeah. So you would require largemouth bass, wheat flour, and oil. And basically, because Kent shows up only on the second year, you cannot give her this gift. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something. If I will have a diamond, theoretically I can give her that. So yeah, we will see what will happen. Now let's take a look at the weather report. So tomorrow we're gonna have our first lightning storm. That is awesome. I theoretically tried to put down a few more lightning rods because those battery packs are gonna definitely come in hand eventually. This means that tomorrow I will not have to do the watering myself. Today I will be forced to. And let's take a look at the luck. Okay, so today is not that much of a lucky day. So when we get out and we take a look at the farm, we see that some of the kegs have not been loaded, but there are plenty of blackberries. So let's take a look at the snapshot of the map and see what we are dealing with. So as you can see, Robin should be constructing additional fish pond, which means that theoretically, since she is working on it today, which is Tuesday, the day when she would normally be at Pierre's shop doing the weekly cardio session, we can abuse this if possible. If she's gonna be done by tomorrow with that fish pond, that is gonna leave us with Wednesday. On Wednesday, she is at her shop. So theoretically speaking, if I would have enough resources on Wednesday, I can go see her and get the 6th fish pond constructed. So who knows? And yeah, once she gets done the fish pond, I was really considering throwing in the ice pip. So since I do have some bee houses and or beehives, we're gonna see what can be done regarding today's plan. So corn is done. I'm gonna have to take a look at those yams if they are possibly done too. We have a bunch of beer here prepared. The rest seems to be pale ale or God knows what else. So yeah, there's quite a lot that can be done, but yeah, I'm kind of concerned with the low amount of copper and copper bars that I do currently possess. When it comes to the lightning rods, I should be able to make at least like 3, which makes me think that getting 2 would not be the worst idea. Eventually, I still want to use these as the fence for the barns, which I will place somewhere around here. So that should work out pretty damn well. Okay, so I'm gonna start harvesting everything. I'm gonna start watering everything, and I'll talk to you in a couple of moments. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is skip watering all this wheat because I know that on the next day we're gonna have a rainy day. This means that the rain will take care of the watering. Now the yams are doing perfectly fine, but still gonna take some time. And we have picked up the quest for the gold star quality crops. So I'm gonna need to get 23 additional crops. Hopefully that is gonna be doable throughout the season. And there are lots of blackberry bushes here which are gonna supply me with plenty of resources. Now I'm glad to see that there are also trees here at the farm because yeah, that's gonna be a big concern for me regarding the barns. They require some higher quantities of wood in comparison to your regular coops. So yeah, we're gonna have to process that as well. Let's go take a look into the mushroom cave, see if there is something of a value. I still need to take a look at the... Okay, so only 6 of you guys. I still need to take a look at the fish ponds, restack the crab pots, and yeah, we do have money to theoretically buy additional crab pots. Unfortunately, without sufficient quantities of hardwood, I will not be able to replenish the bait machines quantities, or create more of them, should I rather say. And by doing so, I will be kind of choking myself with the supply of bait, and I might be forced to go see Willy in order to acquire more. And with 5 pieces of bait a pop, yeah, it can stack up eventually. So I'm still trying to gather some additional wood if I can. I really need to get more mahogany seeds and try to create those speed grower thingies for the trees in order to speed up their growth so that I can get my hands on more things to process. Okay, the cool thing is that a lot of these things are done, so theoretically speaking, I can load in the honey and create mead, which takes a lesser amount of time to be done. Now we do have a mail, so I am also interested to see what that will say, and I will need to start finding some better place for all the lightning rods, especially considering the fact that yeah, I cannot put them down here because that is the space where I want to occupy, or which I want to occupy with additional fish pond over here. So yeah, reason behind there being 2 gaps here is that on the previous episode we have calculated that if there are gonna be 2 gaps here, we're gonna be able to squeeze in like 4 fish ponds in here, make 1 gap, and then put in like 2 additional fish ponds eventually. So that should work out pretty damn nicely. So let's switch to the bait. Also, the recycling machine would not be the worst idea. So let's see what can be done regarding that. Really hoping that from these sticks I'm gonna get something different than a piece of wood. Preferably coal would be nice, but I cannot affect those things. Okay, so let's do a few maintenance tasks here. I'm gonna need to get rid of some of this stuff so that it's not sitting in my inventory and occupying kind of a highly valuable space. Okay, so the first 2 additional high value items or gold star crops were corn. I'm gonna put the base quality cord over here because I'm gonna be making more tortillas, and of course we're gonna require eventually tortillas for even fish tacos if I will eventually learn the recipe or not. Let's take a look at the menu. Dear Max, 1 week from today we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in East Town Square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you like, you can set up a garage display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. The fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it, Mayor Lewis. So yeah, basically we're gonna have to bring a whole lot of cool stuff in order to showcase our talents and see what can be done regarding this. Now we have 9 blueberry jelly, so today is gonna be a pretty damn decent payday, honestly, from all of these things which we are getting. I did see the 7th lava eel row being done, so that's gonna be nice. And we do have the chocolate cakes, so I'm gonna be able to give those to Jody. Nice. Okay, so that's gonna work out pretty damn nicely. Theoretically speaking, you know what, we can actually go and drop the eggplants in here. I can therefore sell this one, sell you are gonna go into the collection bin, and I still need to somehow move this box away because on the previous episode I somehow sold the 9 seeds for cranberries which I was making, so that was pretty damn idiotic of me. Okay, we are starting to build up some coal reserves, but yeah, with the quantities of things which I currently do possess, we are not looking that great. So I'm gonna definitely need to manage my supplies somehow better. Tempted to go to see Clint and crack open these geodes. Might be a nice thing to do. We do have maple syrup, thankfully, for additional construction. 472, we have 158. So theoretically speaking, what do we need for these things? Hardwood, gold bar, iron bar, fiber. 50 fiber a pop. I would be only able to make 1. And what was the last thing? Slime? Or... no, hardwood. So if we make 1 more, this means that now I have a shortage of fiber. So hopefully when I will go into the mines, I'm gonna be able to come across a decent supply. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have the best time. Let's sell the mushrooms and let's pick up some supplies to throw into the lovely kits. So the hops are gonna be great for the pale ale production. Unfortunately, the pale ale, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be trying to display this. And the thing is that it takes a week for the wine to be made, and I do not have a single bottle of wine. And having a bottle of wine would definitely go along. So I'm gonna have to rely on putting in some gold star quality things. Preferably something like melons or pumpkins or other high-end quality items would be more of a value to me in comparison to other less valuable gold star quality ingredients or items which I might throw in. That is if you want to win the first place, and I usually want to win the first place. Okay, recycling machine, wood, stone, iron bars. How many iron bars do we have? 1. Okay, that's not the best, but I'll just have to do with what we got, because we keep picking up a stupid quantity of trash as is. I do have enough stone for additional fish pond, but after that, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to build barn or just about anything. The construction of all the fish ponds have basically created a total shortage of the building materials. Okay, pan. We're gonna keep the pan for now, see how that will turn out. These 2 things are gonna go down to the fish ponds. The anchor, I'm not really sure if I've dropped that off as of yet at the museum. So these things can go like this. These two are gonna be dropped off. The skeleton can go theoretically into the home. Let's put you like, I don't know, here or here. Just so that we free up the space, and for the rest of the day I'm gonna do something more productive than talking about a bunch of stuff and then being stuck here. Not really sure if I will manage to deal with the forageables. Right now, I'm not that really interested in them, especially since part of them are like things which I really can obtain through foraging. So yeah, foraging is gonna be important throughout today. I wanted to check if there are more geodes. I still have time to go see Clint, so... And also, we still have time to see Pierre, and I need to acquire Amrath, because I kind of did screw myself over a bit here. So theoretically, fetching those Amaranth seeds, being able to replant those, and seeing Clint regarding cracking open the geodes would also be nice. There is a quest, so let's take a look at it. I need Super Cucumber to rub on my sword toe. Elliot. Super Cucumber is the purple one, if I recall correctly. Let's just double check that. Yeah, it's the purple one. Elliot. Huh. I'm just wondering what his schedule will be. It's not raining. It's not Thursday, Friday or Sunday, regular schedule. So he would be till 11. From 11:30, he's gonna leave home and go to library, and then at 5:30, he's gonna go from library back to home. Theoretically, we can try to accept this. Let's see if we can get the Amaranth. Let's get 9. That'll do for now. With the use of the coffee, can I actually make the run to see our local blacksmith? I know I could have taken the minecarts, but then I would be risking the possibility... Come on! Yes! The coffee for the safe. I would be risking that I would not be able to get to see Pierre, and with the use of the coffee, okay, 2 earth crystals so far. I would prefer some coal, to be perfectly honest. And I've already seen you crack open a geode and give me 10 pieces of coal out of it, so come on, buddy, work with me. This lets me know that I still have not processed the rest of the crab pots. Okay, we did get some coal. Mostly we did get earth crystal. Interesting. So yeah, I'm not gonna be doing anything with you right now. Let's go see if Elliot will actually be here. Yeah, he's there. Can we donate to the museum just about anything? Yes, we can. 3 things which are gonna occupy this lovely space. We do have the anchor, so let's donate the anchor, I don't know, like here. So these 2 displays are done. I'm gonna try to see if I have that super cucumber thingy, and then we're gonna have to go through the woods and see if I will be able to forage for more berries. And here is Linus's basket, which I totally forgot to pick up. So I'm gonna have to drop off that thing as well. So we have time till 5:30 for him to remain at the library. Let's eat like 5 of the blackberries for now. I still need to do a preliminary run throughout the farm, because you were able to see the whole snapshot of the farm and see where all the blackberry bushes were. I, however, as I'm playing this and recording this, were not able to see this, nor did I had the bright idea to actually check the snapshot on my own. I just prepared it for eventual editing purposes, because I'm a dumbass or something. I don't know. What do you want from me? These are amateur professional walkthroughs after all. Okay, so I have only one super cucumber left. Okay, one thing which I want to check, if I can actually catch this damn thing throughout the season of fall. Yes, you can catch it during the season of fall from 6 p.m. till 2 a.m. So theoretically, I might try to catch it back at the farm eventually today. Now, recycling machine and these things are gonna have to wait. I need to go and drop off this thing because it's a lot of money. And also fulfilling these quests increases your friendship with the people. People. So 5:30, it's 5 p.m. You should be preparing to depart. No, don't eat it. Okay. So we have 750 gold, and 750 gold is what you would normally get if you have the angler perk or skill, which increases the fish value by 50%, and you would need a radium quality super cucumber in order for you to get 750 gold for it. Otherwise, you would get lesser quantity of cash. So this is actually fairly decent profit for a lower quality fish. Now, thanks to the use of the coffee, I'm able to check the place quite fast. So I'm gonna try to run to these intersap woods, see if we can clear out those blackberry bushes, and then go to the farm, see if I can clear out blackberry bushes there as well. So it might seem like I'm not doing that much of a productive work, but considering the fact that throughout the winter season, which is not that far away, we're gonna need something to fuel our goals and give us energy. Trust me, having those blackberries is gonna be helpful as frick. So make sure you stack up on blackberries if possible. Tomorrow I'm gonna definitely try to put in the request for that fish pond robin. There is that fiber you are able to get also in here, but it might take some time for the uh, grass to replenish here. So based on your expeditions to this location, it might vary. So be careful on how crazy you go in killing the local weed populace. These are maples. The oaks have been all tapped. Additional trees have been planted here for more tappers, but without additional copper bars, I'm not going to be able to install them. And I should theoretically take a look at the train station to see what is the population of those oaks which I have planted there. And if I recall correctly, there were around 20 of them doing. So that would be a decent idea. Man, I love how long the triple shot espresso is lasting and how much of a distance I'm able to clear out thanks to it. Which makes me think that either due to the shortage of the coffee, I should really consider starting to save up for the stables. That would be a decent idea. Now, certain maps I don't utilize the stables because I am just able to get a decent enough crop of coffee to fuel these long runs. And usually I'm not that much of a huge fan of cardio and such, so who knows. But yeah, unfortunately I don't see that many forageables in here, but at least we're gonna get... There's a chanterelle. There's that hardwood, so we're gonna grab that. There are 2 additional blackberry bushes. There's some slime, so we're gonna be able to theoretically deal with them. There's 1 additional blackberry bush over there. So yeah, primarily on this episode, my main concern is gonna be trying to get as many of these berries as possible. It would be awesome because usually what happens to me is that thanks to the winter seeds, I managed to reach the foraging of level 10 throughout the winter season. This is unfortunate due to the fact that Yeah, I mean, most of the forageables throughout the winter season are terrible, with the exception of the crystal fruit. Crystal fruit can be turned into crystal fruit wine, and the one crystal fruit which I already had at the farm, I already did manage to turn into a bottle of nice beverage and sell it. So, yeah, but today should be a decent payday thanks to all of the forageables or the artisan items, especially which I was able to sell. Now, I'm not that tempted to actually use up another triple shot espresso on my way back to the farm. I do have enough time to do so. I will not be able to clear out the space for the blackberries under this small fish pond over here. What are the chances I'm going to be able to get a nice chunky super cucumber? I do not know, but one thing I do know, I need to finish off the rest of the damn fish ponds because I totally forgot to do so. So let's grab these additional bushes, and I might have to skip the bushes at the farm. I'm not really sure how many of them are there as is, because yeah, the crab pots and the recycling machine and the bait machine should be installed so that tomorrow they can be utilized and the bait machine can produce the bait which I still do require in ever so high quantity. So let's install you. Let's install you. Let's do this. Let's grab everything. It would be also preferable for me to try and grab... Do I have any trash which can be dropped off? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, let's try not to sleep outside. Gosh darn it, what am I holding on to? It's one. I need to drop off these things, so I'll need to run back. Not the most optimal strategy considering how late it's getting, but the meat is done. And there's also some additional stuff there. I need to hold on to the lovely, lovely mussels. No, let's hold on to you. Unfortunately, ooh, I'm gonna be able to finish off the foraging bundle. Awesome. So I do wonder how the reward for that is gonna look like. About these things. Let's sell these. Let's grab... Huh. I really am tempted to load in this thing and turn it into a bottle of wine, but then I'm not gonna be able to drop it off at Emily's bundle. It's killing me. 120. Can I make it? I want to at least grab the lava eel roast through the last piece of trash. I just want to make sure that the fish ponds are able to keep on producing additional roe. And we have 7 of these, which is awesome. Yeah, I can theoretically tomorrow throw in 2 melons. I really don't want to bother with more things right now because that would not end up well for me. So we're gonna have the lightning storm tomorrow. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plus additional 8 lightning rods. I do not have enough iron bars or bat wings to make more. So tomorrow I'm gonna go see Robin regarding the construction of the additional fish pond. Hopefully I do have enough resources. Money-wise, we should be now fine because we are starting to pick up the production of the artisanal items. As you can see, the mead, the blueberry jelly, pale ale, and beer production is really helping me out. So I'm going to be able to save up for finishing off the vault room and also for upgrading the tools eventually when we get the iridium. But first, we're gonna have to deal with the vault. So yeah, 10,000 gold for today. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So no birthday, but today is the Wednesday, so theoretically Robin. On the next 2 episodes, we have Jody and Abigail. So I'm going to be hopefully able to process this And then on the episode after, we're gonna have the Stardew Valley Fair, and I'm gonna have to take a look if I do have any crops or anything of a value that can be theoretically dropped off there. Okay, let's take a look at what the weather is gonna be like on the next episode. So it's gonna be a nice day, so I'm gonna have to do the watering. And luck today is a lucky day, so we are definitely gonna go mining. I do know that I want to go and do the foraging for the blackberries, but honestly, we do need copper, we do need iron, so these are going to be mandatory resources which I do need to obtain. Hopefully I'm going to get a bunch of rocks as I do process this. I'm going to be able to drop off the berry basket as well, so that's going to help us out. Let's take a look. Max, I've got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats, shear your sheep, gather eggs, and pluck woolly rabbits, all on its own. It's considered a luxury item, so charging 25,000 gold. Yeah. And I'm gonna want to grab these. Now the fun thing is that the Auto Grabber can actually be found as a reward in the treasure chest throughout your runs in the Skull Caverns. So I usually try to first go for the Skull Caverns and see if I can get my hands on this thing through the treasure chest instead of actually purchasing it for 25,000 gold, because yeah, with my financial situation, I'm not that optimistic. Okay, so what can we theoretically put in the two boys over here? Let's go with the blueberries for now. Good to see that the lightning rods are already busy. 24 mussels, nice. Earth crystals are gonna be saved up. I definitely want to plant the amaranth. So, let's see. We do have 9 pieces of coal. I want to grab the fertilizer. For that, I require fiber too. Damn it! I'm gonna be able to make 2 fiber, and that's gonna be about it. Awesome. And I'm totally out of fiber now. Yay! Okay, we're gonna need 200 of the stone. We're gonna need 5 additional pieces of green algae, 5 of you. 5,000 gold as well, but this should be manageable. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Let's go take a look and see how these are doing. Damn it, I forgot to take the pip, ice pip. I want to put in the ice pip. That is the species of the fish which I'm planning to load in, because its roe is gonna be valuable. And we still need to get more lava eel roe in order for us to be able to finish off the added bundle, or the fisherman bundle, or what you want to call it. So lightning rods are being struck with lightning. We are getting some corn over here. On the next episode, theoretically, we should have all of this weed here done, which is going to be nice. That's going to give us something to work with. Okay, unfortunately not able to plant more of these things over here. Let's try to apply the speed grow on these hardwood trees. I do have 4 seeds, and they're going to be planted all around here. So hopefully we're going to get that hardwood supply. Hopefully these bushes are not going to somehow affect the growth of these things. And I'm really considering if I should plant, you know what, let's just go ahead and plant the amaranth like this. I'm gonna cut off some of this grass just so that I'm sure it will not ruin my crops. I need to take a look into the mushroom cave. Unfortunately no fiber there. But let's take a look at the remaining bushes. 240 something. That's nice. Okay, so there are some blackberries growing here. So I'm gonna just grab whatever is at the farm. I really need to chop down these trees eventually. I cannot even get to this blackberry bush. You gotta be kidding me. Is it that many trees that are growing here? Okay, you know what? Let's chop down like 3 or so trees and then we're gonna head into the mines. It's a lucky day, so I should be sure to grab more wood. And yeah, that's gonna make sure that I have those resources. And since we're gonna go into the mines, I should be able to acquire the stone for additional structures or construction plants. So the wood population here is gonna suffer a bit, but I don't mind. There's still plenty of trees growing here, and because I don't see the hardwood regrowing, I don't mind having a steady supply of some wood from this location. I'm gonna try to cut down the small trees. So let's just go ahead and demolish the big ones. And then we're gonna go for the mushroom cave. Yeah, so the hardwood stumps are not being replaced. Biggest disappointment of this farm here. I was really hoping I would be able to count on that as a source of few additional hardwood pieces, but with the addition of the mahogany seeds and being able to grow mahogany trees thanks to the 1.5 update, it's actually much more easier for you to not suffer with shortages of hardwood, especially for all the hardwood structures and blueprints that you do need. Okay, so this is all gonna be processed thanks to the rain. Let's see if we can convert this junk that I'm hauling currently. So this, and this is gonna be dropped off here. Yeah, I do realize that I have stupid quantities of pine cones, but that's usually what's gonna happen throughout everyone's experience. These are all being sold, the mussels are being kept. These are gonna get sold. I do need the ice pip. Ice pip? Ice pip is gonna go into the fish pond. And that's gonna be a nice little fish that is gonna give us that special row for us to work with. Okay, so let's go see Robin. Let's go see Linus. We have another gold star crop here. We did get some iron ore, which is nice, but I don't think I have enough. Okay, so I can smelt one iron bar. Nice. Let's grab whatever it is this salvage is. Okay, more oil for cooking. I don't mind, at least I will not have to turn the sunflowers into the oil in the oil maker. So Linus and Robin, it's already 1 p.m. You gotta be kidding me. More blackberries on the way. Okay, I'm not gonna not pick up these blackberries. Come on, people. So Robin should be at her home. Linus should be at his home. Maybe in like the last week of the season, I'm gonna try to plant the forageables, but right now we have other fish to fry. So this is gonna kind of block off our pathway, but the lightning rods are gonna be moved away, so that is not that much of an issue. Let's pick up the blackberries that are here. And theoretically speaking, on my way home, I should be able to drop off those blackberries for Linus's bundle, or the foraging bundle, or whatever you want to call it. And that should ensure that I have an added bundle completed. Let's free up that inventory space from his basket, which just another reward. Since we are here, I'm gonna take a look at the oak population. Let's give you this. We still have 19 days in order to deal with Pierre's prime produce, but it's still gonna take time for the pumpkins and such to... Ooh, damn! These are all done! Oh man, I'm gonna need some stupid quantities of copper bars in order to put down 20 tappers. So, okay, tapper on its own requires 2 copper bars and 40 pieces of wood a pop. So if we try to calculate the quantity, so we are talking 20 times 2, that's 40 copper bars. And 40 times 2, no, times 20. Hold on. 2 times 20 is 40 copper bars, and 40 times 20 is 800 wood. That is gonna be one interesting thing to see. Okay, so we need desperately stupid quantities of copper. And we need it for both the added furnaces and both for the bars. So let's see what the luck will be on our side. I will still need to clear out some of these rocks just due to the whole situation regarding me obtaining stone for added structures, because I have basically cannibalized the entire reserve of stone which I had, and as of yet I don't see any copper, so I'm actually gonna try to do my least favorite thing. Go into the foggy levels and see if we're gonna get lucky enough with the copper, because surprisingly enough, these levels should be spawning copper most frequently. So let's see if that is gonna be true in this case. Okay, so straight out of the gate, we are getting copper nodes, so I cannot complain regarding this. There are also bugs, so hopefully bug meat is gonna be present here too. If I'm not gonna see more copper nodes, I really don't want to waste time looking for ladders. Bat is a decent addition, and I'm not gonna say no to it because we need the bat wings. What can I tell you? Okay, so far so good. But yeah, that is gonna require some stupid quantity of copper bars. Ooh, ruby, nice. Yeah, I did see the bug up there, but copper is my priority right now. So I might not try to get that much iron, to be perfectly honest. The stone, that's a nice little extra treat. Thanks to being or having a lucky day, I am at least coming across the ladders more frequently, so hopefully we're gonna get some copper out of this and some stones out of this as well. I don't really want to bother with the enemies here. Okay, I'm not able to hit the bat for some reason. Let's get rid of you. Ooh, iron ore. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks to the small glow ring, I actually do not need to carry the torches myself like a dum-dum. So that's nice. There's that ladder. Another copper. I do see another copper. Even amethyst for Abigail's birthday. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I really need to eat like 5 of these or something. So yeah, I will be probably trying to catch as much copper as I can, because all those tappers which I want to install in order to make stupid quantities of kegs. And trust me, kegs are gonna be awesome because, well, let's face it, I have acquired such a stupid quantity of hops that by the time I burn through those reserves, it's gonna take a while. Now, of course, it's gonna take a while also for the tappers to kick in and be able to produce the oak resin, but it's gonna at least force me to keep going and checking on what the heck is happening by the train station. Okay, unfortunately, I have interacted with this. Ooh, a diamond in here? Nice! I'm gonna hold on that diamond for now, because who knows, maybe I will try to put in another sturgeon or something into a fish pond. I do want the earth crystal. I still don't know how many coops I will install throughout the farm. And because we want to have a bunch of ducks and duck mayonnaise, and for the mayonnaise machine you do require the earth crystal, I want to make sure that I have the necessary ingredient for building this machine. Okay, I don't see copper here. Level 39, and we would be getting to levels with iron as is. So let's see if we can replicate the success. So far, so good. One copper node. But yeah, I think I'll just cut off the episode here. Obviously, I'm gonna try to milk the rest of the day as much as theoretically possible. If you did like the episode, consider giving it a like. If you want to know what the channel is up to, consider subscribing. I publish content surprisingly still on a weekly basis. I do playthroughs, guides, discussions, early in-game reviews if I find a title which I do like or see or view as an interesting option. And I am trying to do a whole lot of stuff for the channel, but now I'm no longer limited with the hardware. I'm limited with the amount of free time that I have. So yeah, the best way to find out what will be published on the channel is to subscribe. You're gonna usually notice my thumbnails thanks to them looking like bad bunch of memes from 9gag or other website. And I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully you're gonna be staying safe, and I will see you in those comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe, and bye bye for now. I would love to stick around for the mosquitoes, but the problem is the time, and I still want to do the bundle. Nice! 3 tappers as a reward. I'll take that. That's actually brilliant. Nice. Do I want to do something so stupid as to drop off 25,000 gold? You know what? Let's do the 10,000 gold one. Ooh, lightning rod. It's gonna be so helpful at the end of the day. Why do I keep hauling around Dish of the Sea and other stuff? not be able to pick up any of these things. Darn it.